Bienvenidos to Straightforward
or Not.
the only podcast that gives you straightforward answers.
Or not.
Oh no, we're still figuring it out. Each day we're getting better.
Ooh, that's
not.
to be determined.
Okay, what are we going to be talking about today?
So today we'll be talking about conspiracy
theories.
I know. But before we get started, the most important of our podcast,
Yeah.
follow, like, comment, subscribe to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Everywhere that you see us, follow us. Please, don't be a hater.
Exactly. Everyone's haters nowadays.
Hater.
Why are you not? We have so many people viewing. We see you.
We see you coming back every single week.
Exactly. Our loyal followers, our loyal people that keep sharing and talking about us, thank you so much.
Hey, actually, you know what we should do every single time? To the people who actually follow us, who have been here since day one, say something. Say, I'm a day oneer.
Yes.
Yes.
Say you're a day oneer, represent us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And on top of it, every week, 3 people that keep saying that, we will mention your name. 3. Just 3. That's it. The loyal people. Every week, 3.
Listen, let's start low. Let's go with 1.
No,
and have them work for it.
Let's do 3. Because I think there's about 20 people to 30 people that are loyal every single week.
Okay. So next time that we film this, we will see the person that have done that the most, and we will say your name over here. And maybe if you have a business or you have something, we will plug it in. Why not?
100%.
Why not?
There we go.
There you go. Okay, so in that note,
yes.
What is the first conspiracy theory that we would like us to talk about?
Should we go off the rails? Number 1. Screw it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it here.
Go off.
Number 1 conspiracy theory.
Tell me.
Titanic.
Tell us about the Titanic. You have been talking about this Titanic thing that I have no idea about, but continue.
I've been talking about this for years. So number 1, Titanic, and we'll touch on this very briefly. Very, very briefly.
Very briefly.
Titanic. It was sunk intentionally. I know, crazy enough. Everyone thinks about it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think it was a couple years before this. Certain people wanted to decentralize the banks. They didn't want to have a common universal bank within the US. And what happened is a lot of those people that didn't want the centralized bank in the US were on the Titanic when it sunk. What happened is a lot of those people that wanted the centralized bank did not go on the Titanic, including the Rothschilds. That's all I'm going to say about them. You can Google it. You can research more later.
Okay. That was a weird one. I don't agree with that. Do not murder me.
You can murder me, not him. That's it. Different creed.
There you go. Okay, should we talk about the ones that we believe on? It's just like ones that we have heard.
No, I believe in that one.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. But anyways, we're moving on.
Okay, we're moving on.
Other ones.
The ones
now
that
you're up.
I hear all the time, I do not believe on this. But you can tell me, like, please try to play the devil's advocate. And try
100%.
to see, try to convince me. People who believe on the flat earth.
Oh, damn, you put me in a difficult position.
Yeah,
so let me preface, don't agree with this whatsoever.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get
it's
it.
Dumb as heck.
Dumb.
You know what? Some group spent $20,000. $20,000 to disprove this theory and was wrong.
You know
They
what?
put cameras up, I think it was 200 feet apart with a light and different boards. And they're like, oh, it's completely there. It makes all the sense in the world. They were wrong.
But what is the point? Like why they think that they're lying to us? That would be the what I think of automatically. Like, why you think they're lying to us and telling us that it's wrong? What they get out of this?
Okay, first off, they're idiots. But second complete idiots on every single level. Second of all, it comes from lack of intelligence. People are back in 1,000 years ago thought we were a flat Earth, thought we were the center of the universe.
Yes, that was back in the days type of deal.
Back in the days, and this is what you told me. So I'm gonna say what you said. Okay,
tell me.
100%. So what it was is people believed what they knew.
Correct.
Back then, they thought we were the center of the universe. We're here. We're a flat Earth. That's
Everything moves around us.
Yes. And then as you progress, what happened? Look, as things progressed, we were not the center of the universe anymore.
We're here frozen like.
We were not the center of the universe, right?
No, we're not.
We're a sphere. We're a circle. Whatever. There's a core in the middle.
You know what you
know exactly what I'm saying.
Not really, but I'm going off on
hold
another
on. Let me
thing.
finish first, and then you
ahead.
go. So people thought the Earth was flat, and then what happened is people realized the Earth was round, and everything revolved around us. Then, as we grew and we evolved, we realized we revolved around the sun, and then we thought we were the center of the universe. And the reality is, there's millions, if not billions, of stars in this galaxy and universe. And how many universes are there? We have no idea.
Now I feel like I got the reason why people will think that flat Earth makes sense. It's the idea that makes us different.
Yes.
I think that's what it is, because like we see everything in the sky, the moon, the sun, and everything is round and it goes around. So we're like, hey, no, we're different. We're flat and everything goes around us. That gives you a perspective too as well of like what if you do flat Earth. I'm trying to wrap my mind in a stupid level. Sorry, everybody.
And by the way, we are intentionally offending the flat earthers. So you're welcome.
Don't come for me, please. But
Come from me. Come from me.
But if you do, be smarter. If you do, be smarter. Because sometimes, you know what's another one that I see all the time, all the freaking time? Clones. Haven't you seen this? Like people are like always like, look at this celebrity. They look different. They got cloned. No,
Hold up. Oh, I'm going to say this now.
Oh, okay. Well, let me finish my point,
Okay.
and then you can
Go
go
ahead.
into Super Town. And they're like, oh, they look different. Yeah, honey. It's called Botox and fillers and bad surgeries. Nobody's trying to clone this dumbass people. It's just bad surgeries, and people are like, look at her.
But I do have one counter to that.
Yes, which is
Selena Gomez.
what about?
Hold up. There's no one else that I fully believe in, and this is one person.
Why? What does Selena Gomez do?
Selena Gomez's face has changed completely.
Yeah, it's called fillers.
Hold on.
Sorry, Selena. I was not meant to tell
Hold
you
on.
secrets.
I will do this. On top of that, her height.
Uh-huh.
She's like 2 or 3 inches taller.
Who's measuring her?
If you look at pictures next to her, who's the current husband? I don't freaking know who he is. Benny the Jew.
Oh my God.
And then hold up. But next to Justin Bieber, the height is not the same.
Yeah,
She's substantial. No, Justin Bieber's taller than him. I'm going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, go ahead. This is how people get into crazy.
Exact craziness. So Justin Bieber, I think, is an inch taller than Benny. And when you see the pictures and you see her with The Weeknd, whatever the hell his name is, and then you see her next to Benny in heels, she towers over him.
So what do you think is happening?
I have no idea.
Okay,
But it's not the right person. And then, we're going into it. Jim Carrey. Did you not see him at the last one?
Yeah.
And then
I want to hear your conspiracy. Tell the world.
Now, I don't know what happened with Jim Carrey, and I don't know if he's alive or dead, whatever. But I do know the person that I think it was at the Canes was not Jim Carrey.
So who was it?
So I think some person came out and said, I pretended to be him. Because if you look, 12% of his speech recognition was the same, only 12%. The facial recognition was completely different. And you can say plastic surgery. Plastic surgery does a lot in life.
Absolutely.
Plastic surgery compared to the before and after are completely different. They're two different people. And even botched plastic surgery is not even that bad.
I think the funny thing that I find about this is like, if we are trying to clone people and do X, Y, and Z, pick somebody better. Why these random ass people out of nowhere? Pick a president. Pick something better.
I could agree with that.
Okay.
Clone someone better. Clone Walt Disney. Clone, I don't know, President. Clone.
Listen, you know when I will leave on a clone somebody who's dead and we see them again, I'll be like, you know what? I see you, bitch. I see you.
But here's the other thing.
Tell me the other thing.
Oh, you're going to hate this. And I don't believe in this, and I'm going to bring this up anyways.
Go ahead.
Because this is a current topic. The Epstein.
Okay, what's the conspiracy theory?
What is it? Florida Pete. Do you know who Florida Pete is?
No.
Oh, okay. So Florida Pete is someone that looks very similar to Epstein. with some surgeries. So a lot of the facial structure is very similar.
With
A lot of the
surgery.
teeth structures are very similar, but there's some like bone changes in it, like with that you can modify with surgery. Here's the crazy part: they have pictures of California Pete or Florida Pete, Florida Pete. I think it's a different one.
Somewhere from Florida.
That's different than the one that's been going on to the interviews and that's going on the broadcasts.
So what are you trying to say?
I have no idea.
Tell us.
The crazy part is,
He's dead.
I don't think he's dead.
So what do you think he is?
I think there's number one, there's a person that they photographed in Israel on a video that looked identical to him, 100%.
Okay, so you know what conspiracy theory I do believe on?
Let's hear it.
I do believe that he's dead.
Oh,
But the way that he died, see, that's a good conspiracy theory.
But
that makes sense. For me, conspiracy theories needs to have roots. It needs to come from somewhere. It needs to make sense. Why, like, that will be like somebody named my dog that I had when I was 8 years. Why? Nothing.
but here's the thing. How did he die?
I don't know. I don't remember.
So how he died was supposedly.
Oh wait, you're talking about Epstein. I thought you were talking about my dog.
No. Epstein. How did he die?
But that's the thing. He supposedly self-exit himself.
Correct.
That's supposed to be.
What was in his mouth when they found him dead? That they reported.
What did you find?
A bird, a mockingbird.
I don't know about that.
Do you know what? Wait, head up. That's
part
in the
of the
records.
conspiracy.
Do you know
No.
what that means? No. This is factual.
Oh, this is facts.
This is facts. We're not
Okay.
going conspiracy. This is
Okay.
facts.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I
A lot of times when mob members kill people, they put a mockingbird in for talking. That is facts, by the way.
don't know if that's facts. Don't
That is-
quote me on it. Let's go.
Quote me on this. It has been proven through history. A lot of times when people die through murders, there's a mockingbird.
Oh, not that part. I believe in that part. I believe in that happened to him because he was in jail when that happened. And don't quote me on this because I like to be factual about my informations. But when he died, something happened with the cameras. They were not there to see who went in, and the way that he did it with the sheets, it just all felt very murky to me. Do I believe he's dead? Yes. But do I think that he killed himself? Probably not.
No,
I think there's some people that were behind the scenes who needed him to be quiet, so they took him out.
100%.
Okay, you cannot say 100% because you thought he's alive.
I think he is alive.
Okay.
And I initially believed he was dead. And then the more you look into it, the power and the political efforts that he had and the ties to him, it doesn't. And now the fact, I don't know if it's necessarily Pete from Florida. I don't believe that. But I do believe at the end of the day, he is alive somewhere.
Okay.
I don't think he's dead. And I think the reason because of that is because his ties to so many different political schemes and the power that he had in the world. Look, you don't automatically get a $75 million mansion gifted to you in New York City if you don't have power.
Okay.
He was gifted a $75 million mansion by the owner of Victoria's Secret. Gifted.
Yes, I know that part, but what does that have to do with the conspiracy of him being
The conspiracy is he had so much power in this world that he could do pretty much whatever he wanted. Epstein Island, right?
And that's why I think you're gonna have your cake and eat it too.
100%.
So all of the things that you're saying is true, but that makes sense why they will want him out. I don't think there's no point of having him pretend to be dead and have him out in the world because that just brings more problems to other people that he have secrets of them.
It could.
So it's easier to get rid of him
It could.
and make it seem like he did it. That conspiracy to me make more sense.
I can see where you're coming from on it, but here's the other thing. Beforehand, he was convicted, I forget what crimes it was, and he got 6 months of house arrest. Where I think
That was the first time that he was doing all the shit that he was doing.
yeah, and most people would have been locked up for the rest of their lives.
Correct.
Right. So he got 6 months of house arrest in this. Now, when he was convicted of these crimes initially, what happened is the government wanted him to only have a year or two of house arrest and a very minimum sentence. And then people figured out what was going on and it elevated to another level.
Yes, but I think the difference, I think what it was is it's the same thing that happened with P. Diddy. It's the same thing with all of them, which is if the machine will always try to cover up and to put it to the side if they can. The problem is when it gets out of control and it gets out to the media and exploded and everything like that. And I think it was very different back in the days when he did it because social media was still in the upcoming. So a lot of the information was able to be withheld, which I think later on it got out of control. And then I think what they do when you don't fit inside the machine anymore,
they cut you off.
They get rid of you.
I understand that.
So I think that to me is more of a, give me another one. Give him another one.
Can I suggest one?
Yes. Go
Susan.
ahead. Susan, go ahead.
September 11th was an inside job or not?
100% it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
We're going in on this.
No, it was not for me. It was not.
Oh, hold up. Let me go in and you can counter after.
Okay, go ahead.
So there's a couple points.
Don't put me on that.
Number one, all structural engineers that have come out
Yes.
have said that it is physically impossible for the amount where the plane hit to collapse as fast as it did. That's number one. Number two, almost all of the first responders heard an explosion coming from the basement, not the top. Number three, a lot of engineers, majority of the engineers, I'm not going to say all because I don't want to speak for everyone, is how fast the top of the World Trade Centers fell was very similar to a free falling. What that means is the top had nothing below it and it just fell and it was off by I think about 2 seconds. Now, I'll pass.
Pass it to me. I have watched every single thing, every single documentary about it, and it's just a very interesting topic at hand. It had to do with how the way the towers were built. So they were almost like an empty shelf.
No, they weren't.
So the way that the structure was built, it was like a square. So they had the outer shelf, and then it had a center one, which it was where all the elevators were located. Then every single thing was open floor plan.
No.
That you gave yours.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'll give mine.
You go.
And
I
then
won't
when
talk.
the plane hits and stuff like that, so it made it very easy for the fuel and all of those things to travel straight down. That's why when the towers got hit on top, they were burn victims and stuff like that on the bottom because the fuel had traveled all the way to the bottom. So it allowed the whole structure to literally get on fire completely from head to toe. And not just that, so the fuel made the metal of it that were holding, once again, there's no metal structure on it, to sag and be able to then free fall into itself. There's a lot of the things that I watch. That's how I see it. I think we can talk about conspiracy when it comes down to if we allow some of those things to happen for certain reason, even though that we saw the threat and we saw it was happening, and then we just let it go because we had a point we had to make, or we had certain things that we wanted to get from a different country, that's the difference. But go ahead.
I don't believe that at all.
Okay.
And the issue with that is the way towers are built, it doesn't collapse like that.
It depends of it. If you see the full plan of how it was made, it was literally
if you see the floor plan how it's made and you see how engineers talk about it, that is physically impossible for those towers. Now I'm not saying all buildings, for those towers to collapse how they did.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
And on top of that, you have the real life perspectives of all these first responders saying there was an explosion from the base. And that's not congruent. The other thing that you have to bring into it, and this is something that a lot of people have brought up, is the CIA and the FBI. The FBI operates in the US. CIA operates overseas. They don't overlap and they usually hate each other. They're with a passion. Why? I don't freaking know. They want to steal the spotlight. And what happens is both knew two different pieces of information.
Correct.
So the CIA knew the terrorists were in the US.
Yes.
The FBI knew they were going to hit them with planes. And there's been internal communication that people have come out.
I would say they had different options of how they were going to do it. And there was surveillance and stuff like that. And this is what I mean,
But they didn't talk.
Correct, but this is where you cannot have your cake and eat it too. This is where the same conversation that we had before. I think you cannot have the conversation about terrorist attacks, but at the same time say that they didn't fall the way they were supposed to. So
No,
the terrorists did it, or they're
You can
which
have
one?
both.
Okay.
Because here's the other thing that aligns with this. What is Iraq and Afghanistan really good for? Who made a shitload of money off of it? Oil companies. Who is in power as a vice president? Hold up. Who is in power as a vice president? Who? Dick Cheney, who is a vice president, if I'm not mistaken, of a massive oil company, top 10 in the world. So what happened when we went into Iraq and Afghanistan? We took a shitload of oil out. And these companies made substantial amount of money off of it. And on top of that, Iraq and Afghanistan, whose central bank that they didn't have? The Rothschilds. Hold up. The Rothschilds. Let me go into it.
Yeah, go ahead, go off.
So the Rothschilds,
Yeah.
they did not control those two banks. And most of the world, they control both sides of every conflict. Why? It generates revenue. So now you go in, now you control the oil within these places, or you attempt to control the oil. On top of that, now you control the banking system. So now you have the rich getting richer and all these conspiracy theories. It doesn't align.
Yeah, but what doesn't align to me, like getting back to, so I can bring it full circle of the flat earth and like that, is you cannot have two conspiracy at once. And I feel the only part that you lose me is when you have two conspiracy that contradict each other.
What is
For example, like if we're talking about like, okay,
in this situation, what are the two?
okay, so in this situation, so if we have the oil situation, right, and that's what we want, then why are we going to destroy this ourselves?
So
That doesn't make sense. So what will make sense for me?
Hold up.
Oh,
Why, if we don't have the Twin Towers go down and they stand up,
yeah.
do we invade Iraq and Afghanistan?
No, I get that. So
But do we?
But with all that, no, we would have not done that. But my point is, then I'm not saying, but then you allow this to happen, so it gives you a reason for you to go there.
100%.
The point, yeah, but the point that you're trying to make is that we did this, so then we can go over there. Like you cannot have both things.
You can have both. And here's the thing, and hopefully I don't get killed for this. Here's one more conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Israel's 9/11 that happened. From Hamas coming in from Palestine. Israel. I've been to Israel. I've known Israeli soldiers.
Okay.
Their borders, if you touch the wall, if a deer touches it, they usually send people out. Now, it happened on a special holiday, and they targeted an outer music festival that was on the outskirts of the city. You can't have 40 people between jet skiing, parasailing in, and bulldozing a wall come into that city or country without people recognizing it.
So what's your point?
My point is, Netanyahu, 3 weeks after this event, was supposed to go in front of the Supreme Court and be convicted or started a trial. All the Army reserves, or majority of the Army reserves, were about to walk out. And what happened is 3 weeks or 2 weeks before this incident happened. And now all of a sudden they're into Palestine and bombing the living crap out of them. Now, I believe Hezbollah is in there and that's factual. But why are they killing so many innocent civilians in there? Now, why are they continuing to progress in Lebanon and killing so many innocent civilians? And don't kill me for this.
I'm like, well, so what is it? I feel like we went into conspiracy theory, but a lot of the things that you said felt like a fact to you.
Here's the thing. It doesn't make sense. Okay. It's a conspiracy.
Okay.
Right? And that's the whole point of this. Maybe it's a little deep and it's a little dark. And I will say that. And we should bring it back to a lighter standpoint.
Yeah.
100%. But it's something to think about in the reality of the world. Of where we live in, is it dark? Is it as light as we think it is?
Yeah, I think once again, full circle, I think conspiracy theories make sense if they make sense. So, for example, like if you have backstory in it, you have science fact things, but when it's just a feeling, when it's just 1 + 1, but it doesn't add up to me, that's when you lose me in the process of it.
But a lot of these conspiracy theories, they don't have the scientific facts because what happens is a lot of them get shut down. And for example, for 9/11, the quick conclusion of that is they did the quickest wrap up. And they didn't let engineers go in there. They did a fake mock, not fake, but they did it very quick. They didn't let engineers go in and explore exactly what happened. It was a very quick cleanup. Here it is, done, over.
I don't think it was that way, but I can perceive and understand how you see it that way. But at the end of the day, I just feel like you cannot have your cake and eat it too. It's even we allow something to happen or we did it ourselves. And if we allow something to happen and we did it ourselves, you cannot have both things.
You can have both things because you have to progress a narrative. And we agree to disagree.
Okay. Tell them a fun one that you agree. So we can end it happy or no, please.
A fun one?
Yeah, a fun conspiracy theory.
Oh no. Lab-grown meat. How it's healthy for you. Oh, how folic acid on wheat is a blessing in disguise.
You know what? It's not a conspiracy theory, and we can wrap it up. I hate when people like sell any freaking magic cream or anything like that, and how we're allowed to promote anything online, Instagram that are just pure bullshit. Like nothing needs to be factual anymore. It will be like a lady and she will look 105 and be like, buy this cream and you'll be look 22. It's like, no, you can't.
It's crazy.
No, you can't. It should not even be legal.
It shouldn't be legal. But people make money off of it and they allow it.
But it's not even legal.
But here's the thing. Do people care about money more than they care about each other?
That was a random ass circle, but please amuse me.
People care about money more than they care about other people. There's been situations and circumstances where a lot of diseases have been cured in various ways. But people don't make money off that.
Okay, now you got me back. No, I do understand. I feel there's a lot of things that we probably have the cure for that we don't do it because we need the revenue. Maybe that is a conspiracy theory that I can sign them off. Like I can give you I think we had a conversation off camera of this, which is like PrEP, which is how do you have a pill that I have to take every day that prevents me from getting an HIV? But you don't have a shot that just like, boop, boop, I don't have to come, but I get it. No, I don't get it. Not saying that it's okay. But if you give me pills, I have to keep coming back for it.
100%.
But if you give me a shot that stops me from getting it or making a cure, then you don't have a returning customer.
You don't. It pays for people to be sick. It doesn't pay for people to be healthy.
See, that is a conspiracy theory that we can come to an agreement to. And because we did, we're going to end it there before we find something else that we disagree on. So go ahead, tell the kids what to do once again.
Follow us on Instagram,
Yes.
TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify.
Yes.
Comment, like, subscribe, and follow.
Okay, and what is the word of the day that we're going to do? So they're going to say, and then we can shout it out later on.
Shoot, I forget.
Conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy theory.
Tell us, what's a conspiracy theory that you believe
Yes.
on? Please tell us.
What is this conspiracy theory that you believe?
Listen, nowadays, because nobody wants to comment or say anything, if you're the first one, probably the only one, hopefully not, we will
100%.
say your name out here. We will like, so-and-so believe on this conspiracy theory.
Yes.
And every single episode that we do going forward, if it's love language, you will type your love language on it, and then we will say it over here. You know what we can do?
What?
Susan, which you can help us with this. I love this. We're making an interaction. We'll put your Instagram handles up there and we will show you, hey, this is the comment that so-and-so did. And we're going to put them in the screen so you can be part of every single episode.
100%. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
On that note,
Are we done?
we're done.
And that is my conspiracy theory. I'm out.
Peace.